Would be fine if it were downhill all the way to school and then downhill all the way back home. Too bad. The world just isn't made that way.
Downhill both ways. Man, that sounds sweet. But like the man said, that ain't the way life works. Although it is interesting that sometimes it can seem like it's uphill both ways. Well, here we are. I'm still playing the blues. Never will get that out of my system. Although I have cut my schedule back a little bit. I'm down to maybe 2 or 3 shows a week, and that seems to be enough. I'm trying to work out more time for my church and for my family, of course, and for my training, which brings me to the topic of this here update. I have signed up and registered for the Land Run100. I know. Y'all think I'm just a crazy old man.
He's crazy. Look, I think Jim is crazy for doing this.
Jim? Oh, that guy's a nut.
Yeah, he is.
He's crazy.
Very.
Better he than me.
Actually, probably what y'all thinking is, what the heck is a Land Run100? Well, let me read this to you now. The Land Run100 is a solo, self-supported, non-stop, 100-mile-long bicycle endurance challenge on the gravel and dirt roads surrounding the site of the Oklahoma Land Run of 1889. It starts and finishes in Stillwater, Oklahoma. And I will add that historically, only about 50% of those folks that start it finish it. Some years more, some years less. The weather is at best unpredictable, cold, wet, maybe nice. I'm hoping for nice. And then of course there's a notorious red clay mud. Now I grew up just a couple hours from Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I know something of red clay mud, having had to dig and pull and push and rock and all manner of things to get a couple of vehicles unstuck from that stuff. It's a mess.
If your car wheels get stuck in mud, deep snow, or sand, you may get it out by rocking it. If the wheels merely spin, stop rocking. You may have to dig out in front of the mired wheels and find something in which to create traction under them. The rocking operation is often successful, but it's still better not to get into a position to get stuck in the first place.
Yeah, that video made it sound easy. It ain't that easy. You get stuck in that stuff, you stuck. So now the question you might ask is why? Why would he do that? Well, if you follow me at all beyond my music, you will know that I had a health scare here a while back. In fact, just a little over 3 years ago, I weighed well over 300 pounds. Look at that. And I had a high blood pressure scare, and the doctor put me on medication. I didn't want to be on any medication. And pretty much she said, if you don't want to be on medication, you're going to have to lose some weight. And I said, okay, I'll lose the weight. And I did. In fact, I'm down over 120 pounds and feeling good. But I'm looking for ways to keep myself challenged, to keep myself motivated, and to keep having fun. And the Land Run100 seemed to be the way to do that. In fact, it's one of the most challenging of these type of races. It's also very, very popular. In fact, this year, registration filled in less than 6 minutes. 1,500 riders in 6 minutes. Don't know how I got in, but I did feel good about that. So I got about 5 months to get ready, and I'm out riding the gravel roads, the levee tops here in Florida. Right now I'm averaging a little over 100 miles a week, and I'm loving seeing all the wildlife, and I'm being outside. In fact, all the animal pics and the riding clips, except for these old newsreels, they're off on the levee top right near my home. Cross training a bit, trying to keep my core and bones strong. As you get older, you get to start worrying about that kind of stuff. Probably should start practicing carrying my bike through the wood. I am brushing up on my bike maintenance skills.
Your chain is your power transmission. Keep it clean by washing it with kerosene. Oil the link frequently, and keep it at the right tension, not too tight, just enough to keep it from jumping off the sprocket.
Yeah, well, that chain, little Jimmy. Get it going, man. And according to this here instructional video, my music should help me on the bike as well.
Be sure to pedal evenly. Rhythm is what counts.
You hear that? Rhythm. So, with all that said, I'm going to ask you all if anybody out there's got any training tips or dietary tips or maybe some bike setup thoughts. Well, I'd love to hear them. I'll take all the help I can get. And I'm going to do a couple of 3 of these videos over the next few months just to try and keep myself on straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? My goal is not to try and go crazy and win anything like that. I just want to finish it. And I want to have fun in the process of getting ready and fun in the process of riding the race. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I'm not much of a fan of saying I'm going to do this and that. I've lived long enough to know that life gets in the way. It truly does. Stuff happens. But as my dad used to say, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll be in Stillwater, Oklahoma at the start line, waiting for Mrs. Bobby to fire the cannon.